Alright, so I just want to share something real quick. What I noticed, my Eclipse wouldn't stay on. It'll just go off. And the only code that was giving me was the idle air control valve. I'll show you where's that located at. From right there, it just died on me. The RPM right here, this one, would be very low. It would be in between the half and 0. And if I remove my foot from the gas pedal, it'll just go off. As you can see, it's at 700 now. Alright, let me show you real quick what I did. So what I did was replace the, once I got the check engine light, I cleaned, well, before that I cleaned the throttle body, the mass airflow sensor, all that good stuff. And after that I put everything back on. That's when they started doing the problem. As you can see, now it stays on, good as new again. Alright, so let's go under the hood and show you all the parts. Alright, so we have a 2003 Mitsubishi Eclipse RS 2.4. So let me show you where everything's located. The mass airflow sensor is right here. You just have to remove that bolt right there. And the 4 bolts holding it right here. This one, that one. 2 on this side, this one, and that one. After that, you go unhook it from right here. These 2 clips, this one, that one right there, that one. Alright, after that, just go ahead and remove it and spray your air mass flow sensor. And the idle air control valve is going to be under, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect everything and show you everything. So that's the whole point of me making this channel, to help out others. Alright, let's go ahead and remove this, the air filter from right here, the box, and remove it from right there. This 10mm, go ahead and remove these hoses. Let's go ahead and do it gently. Alright, let's put that to the side. After that, just go ahead and remove this 10mm. Unhook the box, the 4 hooks right here. Disconnect your connections right here. Alright, so once you unhook that, just go to remove this 10mm. That to the side. Just move this little right here. That, just gotta remove this. Alright, just go ahead and pull that out. So I already cleaned my throttle body. As you can see, it's nice and shiny. Alright, so the idle air control valve is located right here. You have to disconnect this right here. Your connection. And after that, there's 3 Phillips screwdrivers holding it. There's one right here, one to the side right here, and one in the bottom right here. Alright, so as I mentioned, there's no way you could put this wrong, because there's only one way it could go back in. Because if you had it out of place, it won't go back in. It won't sit properly. Alright, so here's the control, idle air control. So I already cleaned this. And also, if you're gonna disconnect your throttle body, remove it in order to clean it. There's 4 bolts holding it. One right here, 2 on the top, this 2, and you have to unbolt this one as well. After that, you'll be able to mess around with it, pull it towards this way, and you can clean from the back here. And there's a gasket right here. so be careful with that. You don't want to drop it. And so if you notice that your gasket throttle body wire is back here, you could just go ahead and unhook it, push it towards that way, and then unhook it from right here. And if you feel it too loose, your wire, which is right here, you feel it too loose, just go ahead and tighten it, adjust it, which is those two bolts right here. This two, that one and that one. The sizes for those are 10mm. Just go ahead and adjust it, pull it forwards or backwards. Once you notice it nice and tighten, just go ahead and tighten those two bolts again. So yeah, that's where you adjust your wires, your throttle body wire. Alright, so that's it. The last thing to do is remove this. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so there you have it. So each bolt, you want to make sure you remove it by hand, so you don't drop the little bolts down there and lose them. So this one has a little gasket right here. If it ever gets stuck in here, just go ahead and pull it out, pry it out. Alright, so let's go ahead and clean this. Hopefully just this. You see all that dust. Alright, let's go ahead and clean it. Alright, so you might want to clean this too, down there. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a towel, spray it, and just clean down there. So here are the 3 small bolts, the Phillips. So as I said, you want to pull it out by hand. Alright, let's go ahead and clean our idle air control valve. Alright, let's go ahead and spray it. Alright, let's use the same towel, just wipe it off. Alright, so go ahead and unhook it from right there, the 4 bolts. 4 bolts. This two, and this one on the other side. Gotta remove this 10mm. That one right there, this one. After that, just pull it out. Alright, once you pull it out, this is what you got. You want to clean that little wire right there. I just got to put everything back on, those 4 bolts. 2 on this side, 2 on this side. Alright, so here it is, hook back on. Alright, so go ahead and put everything back on. These 2 hooks, this in the back, the connection, 10mm right there. This hose right here. Alright, just gonna put that one back on. Alright, so there you have it. Once you have everything back on and you play with this, you adjusted your wire, throttle body, you clean your throttle body, and you might notice your car might be idling funny. The idle, you might notice the RPM is too low. Let me show you something real quick. Your throttle body actually has a bolt right here. This sucker right there, this Phillips. Just go to mess with it, and yeah, that should adjust your throttle body. Because if you have it too low, I get this one is adjuster, opens it or closes it. So if you have it too open, it's gonna idle funny. It's gonna turn off the car, and you might have to keep your foot on the gas pedal. But yeah, just go ahead and adjust this right here, this little sucker. Alright, so yeah, there you guys have it. Hopefully after cleaning all this, you have a nice riding car. Alright, that's it for today. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Alright, so there's an extra clip right here. Let me show you what I mean. As you can see, it's adjusted right there. I might just adjust it a little bit higher so it could be right in the middle. Alright, but let's go ahead and put it lower. That little Phillips, I'll adjust it lower. You'll notice that the car is going to be idling funny. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Open it more, it'll just go off. I'm just gonna turn it off. Try to start it. It might not even start. Alright, so as you see right there, it went lower. Before it was in between the 1 and the half. Alright, let's go and try to start it, turn it off, start it. You see, it just goes off. As you can see, it's idling funny, it wants to go off. See, it just goes off. Alright, so the way to adjust that, just go ahead and adjust that. The Phillips screwdriver. See, it just goes off. Alright, so you get the point. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and adjust that. So yeah, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, catch you in the next one. Yeah, I have to go adjust it. Alright, I'll catch you in the next one. Alright, so this is the last video before I let you go. As you can see, I adjusted it already, but it's supposed to be in between the half and the 1. So yeah, it has to be in between right there. It has to be at 700. So it has to be in between the 1 and the half. So yeah, but if you like it like that, you keep it, but the proper way is to have it on the 7th right there. Alright, so now I'll finally let you go. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, I'll catch you in the next one. So yeah, before I let you go, I will definitely adjust that.